I was thinking this morning, I was listening to a few things, and you know, Pisces, we were really naive at some point, weren't you? You were really naive at some point. Like you just believe that everybody was good. Have you ever had anyone tell you that oh, Pisces, like you just we don't understand. Like you believe everyone is so good. Like you just see everything from a positive light, right? Well, those are the same people most likely in your life who have taken advantage of you, and probably in the worst way, because while they were saying that and you were thinking that you you're like, of course I see the good in people. Like, isn't that what we're all supposed to see? Isn't that how everyone is? And then you found out, nope, that's not how everyone is. And sometimes when people see the good in you, they take advantage of you. So um that led to some betrayals in the worst way for you. And some really tough lessons where you've had to let go of people. And maybe some of the people closest to you recognize that light that you had, and you just saw it. You didn't even see it as a light. You saw it as normal. You saw it as that's how everyone should be. And then you woke up one day and had to realize that that's not really how everyone is, especially after all the betrayals. But all your hard work, though, for all your hard work, oops, why did that fall? Always, as soon as I get on with you guys, the card falls. For all your hard work, this gave you direction in life. And this card says guided, unfolding, wandering, lost, slow progress, restless quest, find your aim in life. This was all of these things that happened, all of these betrayals were all about finding your aim in life. And you can see how this looks like the wheel of fortune, right? Like north of, or actually the a compass. It looks like a compass actually, but also reminded me of the Wheel of Fortune. But it's a compass, and your compass was always, even when you were dealing with your shadow, and part of your shadow was always seeing, it's like that good thing about you, which is that you always saw the best in people, was also the bad thing, because that's what led to some of your downfall, right? But this gave you direction. This gave you aim. This helped you find your purpose in life. This helped you, it's like you double down on being in your north node. And now that the north node is in Pisces, right? And I don't know where the north node was when you were born, but some of you had north node in Pisces when you were born, right? So you are already in that direction, right? And then things move, and it had to go around until it came back to the north node. But now that it's back in the north node, it's like, I feel like it's like you've done the roundabout, and you're back to your north node now, for those of you that had Pisces born specifically in the north node. Now you've gone around the circle, right? You've gone to every end of the compass and come back to the north node, and now you know how to handle that energy. Whereas before you were a little bit confused. But the thing is that you've doubled down on this north node energy. You've doubled down on your purpose. You know that your purpose is to see the good in people, right? But you also know that there's another side, and that just because you see the good in people, the good doesn't always people don't always put their best foot forward. People don't always want to put their best foot forward because being, as you've learned, as you went around the compass and came back to your North Node, that sometimes there were times even for you that it was easier not to put your best foot forward, right? Because if when you get mad, you want to scream at someone, you want to say things, you just want to do things because you're in your ego. But it's like for most of you now, a lot of you out there have let go, or letting go of the ego, and so you no longer care to just, you don't have to prove, there's nothing to prove. You don't have to prove that you're right. You know that you are headed, you are in your North Node. You know that you are in your purpose. And so that's all that matters. And that's between you, God, spirit, and what your higher power, or whatever, your higher self, whoever you believe in. And with that, guess what? Comes treasure. I have rewards, raise, bonuses, wealth, legacy, financial stability, valuable. Luck is on your side. Luck, and see, I said that this looked like the Wheel of Fortune, but see, that's what happens when you are in your North Node, when you are following your North Node. Just because Pisces is in the North Node, yes, there might be a stronger pull for Pisces to follow the North Node now, right? And there's actually greater repercussions when you don't. The karma is probably more immediate because a lot of you know that you should be. And so when you do something that is not part of your purpose, that is not in the direction of your purpose, the karma that comes is quicker. The repercussions are quicker. But also the wealth and the treasures and the abundance that is coming, the luck that is coming in your life from being on this journey that you've been on, it's just spectacular. It's like nothing anyone's ever seen. And for everyone along this journey that has taken advantage of your goodness, taken advantage of your wow, I can't say the word, naivety, the naivety, I think is the word. I can't pronounce it. I don't know why that's so hard. Well, anyway, for anyone who's taken advantage of you being naive, right? And maybe has said to you, because now here's the thing, Pisces, if someone says to you today, wow, you only see the good. And here's the thing. First of all, you would know something's wrong. The person, because you've been to that rodeo before, right? So you know that you need to hold that person at a distance because that person now has scoped you out and is ready to take advantage of you. They have an in, and they know, and they're basically, it's really ironic because they're telling you, yeah, we can see that you just see the good in people. The other part to this is that even though they know that now that you have balanced yourself out, you've done this round, you've gone around this circle, and now you're in your North Node and your purpose, right? You are, how do I want to say this? They are, even though they can see that light, right? But because you're balanced, you know how to block them out of your energy. They can no longer, and that's why now this abundance is coming in. The treasures are coming in because you have learned to block people out of your energy. And so just because someone sees your light doesn't give them immediate access to that light. In the past, they had immediate access because you had a false narrative in your mind, or you thought that everyone was like you. You thought that everyone was living in their light. And as you learn these lessons, you've learned not you put up walls at first, but then you had to put the walls down, or you have started putting the walls down, because when you put walls up, nothing can come in, not even your abundance. But now put you're putting the walls down, but still protecting your energy, so that yes, the light can shine, people can approach, but your energy itself, as they approach that light, if they don't come in a proper manner, if they're coming with devious manners, if they're using magic, let's say, it's bouncing back to them, because what's yours is yours. They cannot come and grab it. You're being divinely protected. And the card at the bottom of this was endings. And that card says it's time to say goodbye. Moving on, transition, change, end of cycle, elimination, and rebirth. Yes, like, so you're in your rebirth cycle. Like, you are, even though you appear to be to others the same as you used to be, you are not that person anymore. You are a completely different person. You are a upgraded version of the person that you used to be. So if they thought like you were good before, you are great now. You have great, like, the greatness in you that was always in you is coming out. That light, you're allowing your light to shine brighter. You're not allowing people to come in and dim your light, because before they would tell you, like someone coming to you and saying, well, you always think that people are good, probably made you retract a little bit and have to think about it and wonder, like, should I be thinking that way? You double guess yourself. Like you were second guessing yourself, right? All the time. And sometimes you were retracting and making yourself smaller, so that maybe they couldn't see it. You were hiding it, but now you're no longer hiding it, because you're protected. So it's okay that you can see the good in people, even in them, that's coming to you and saying that you can see the good in them. The thing is that if they're not ready for that light, they aren't allowed to come in and tap into the light, because they want to take your light and use it for something else. They want to take the light and use it for to be in their south node. And no, like, you are right now, your purpose is to help people who want to find their north node, who want to understand what their north node is, who want to understand what their purpose is in life. And see, that's the difference. Before, you were trying to take at people who were in their south node, people who didn't know at all what they wanted to do, and people who were more in their ego than everything else, people who were materialistic, people who didn't care if they have to trample over others. And that's the other thing. Just because you're in your north node and you're in your purpose, you are not trampling all over everyone just to get to where you want to go. The only thing is that you're not allowing people into your energy to come steal your energy, to delay your purpose in life anymore. And this is beautiful, because with that's why the treasures are coming in. That's why that's why I said, when I saw this card, I felt the Wheel of Fortune, and then right after, the treasure card fell out. And then now, and then we have partnership. Partnership is collaboration, business partner, sharing, union, connection. Prioritize your connections. Yes. So now you have, and there shouldn't be close connections. You should have probably a handful of close connections, right? But those connections, and it's okay for you to prioritize them. Maybe in the past, like, you retracted and you didn't prioritize because you were prioritizing yourself, because uh there was just way too many people coming in and stealing your light, all up in your energy. And now that you have these boundaries up and you've put the endings, now the partnerships that are for you are coming in. Business partnerships, work partnerships, those people that are for you, the ones that truly see your light and want to work with you as they are working towards their true purpose in life, and they're doing this simultaneously with you without having to steal your light. Maybe your light lights them up a little bit more, their light lights you up a little bit more, so there's an equal. That's why it's a partnership. It's equal give and take. Before it was you give, they take. Now it's equal give and take. Let me pull from the what's the vibe. Let's pull what's the vibe. Spirit, what other messages do we have for Pisces today? Envy, resentful, competitive, discontent. Yeah. You can't stop this is kind of like the Five of Wands. You can't stop people from being envious of you. And the thing is that your light is shining brighter now. So yes, you're going to have this, but now that know that you have protection, you know how to protect yourself. You have protection from your spirit team, Archangel Michael. Your team is guiding you because you understand now, you've learned the lessons. And so now that you've learned your lessons, they're not going to let people come in and steal your gifts. They're not going to let people come in and steal anything from you. So it's people always wanted your light. That's the thing, right? And now it's going to be even more because you're shining. Now you're not dimming anymore. So you're shining even brighter. And people are resentful that you're not sharing with them anymore. But what they don't understand is it's not you that's not sharing with them. The light is still there. Your light is still there to share with everyone. It's just that they're blocking themselves by being in this energy. This energy keeps them blocked from you. And I think I did another reading where I found that I said that you're going to be having the competitive energy that is going to be allowed in your aura, in your field, is the competitive energy that is positive, that pushes you forward. Because competitiveness is not being a little bit jealous of someone, right, is not really terrible, right? Because when you see someone has something, it's not bad to look at someone that has something and go, wow, like, I wonder how they did that. I would like to have that too. I wonder if there's a way for me to get that. But when it becomes toxic and when it becomes a problem is when you want to take from them what they have without doing the work. You are degrading that person and making them feel bad about what they have. Why would you go in and make someone feel bad about what they have, about their light? Right? They've done the work. That's why their light is shining. The person, like, you've done the work, Pisces. That's why your light's not shining bright, because you haven't done the work. Like, does anybody see all the work that it took? All the pain that you went through, all the endings, right? Because here's endings. All these endings were not easy. Some of these endings were personal struggles, like not just with people. These were endings within yourself, changing yourself. Like right now, I feel like with this rebirth that you're having right now, maybe there's parts of you that are ending because there are things that you realize that maybe you love to do or you used to do that you enjoy doing, but were not good for you. But now you cannot, that's parts of you that you have to let go. And that's not easy, letting go parts of yourself. Waking up in the morning, oh my gosh, I don't know why I feel tearful, but waking up in the morning and looking at yourself and seeing a completely different person, which is beautiful because it's the, like, you are embodying the person that you want to be. But at the same time, you, that person that you used to be, if you look at a picture of yourself, you don't recognize yourself anymore. You're like a that person is a skeleton of who you are now. That person is gone. And you can never go back to being that person because going back and putting on the rose-colored glasses just to be accepted in certain circles will only bring you pain, will only bring you more pain, will only bring you discontent. And here's the other part about it. You realize now that doing that, because you did try. You tried that, right? But did it stop the envy? Did it stop the competition? It didn't, because even then your light was bright and people couldn't understand it. But here's the thing, they're not walking in your shoes. And what they don't understand is that there's parts of them that have to end. Where's the card? There's parts of them that have to end for them to be to change directions. There's behaviors that they have with other people that have to end so that they can change directions. You see that, but you can't make them do it. Anything else? You know, people, we can't stop people from being jealous. We can't stop people from being, we can't stop people from being competitive. But at the end of the day, the only way it serves them is when, at least temporarily, the only way it serves them is when they're able to make other people dim their light, because then they kind of fakely can appear to have their light be brighter, right? And they can try to imitate your behavior so that they appear to be the one shining brighter. But how long can they do that for? You cannot. How long can you imitate someone before your true colors come out? It's impossible. They have to find, the people around you have to find that energy within themselves. And that's what you know. And that's why right now, like, you're not even, like, the frustration's not there, which is probably frustrating other people, that you're no longer frustrated, that they're in this energy. At one time you used to ask why. Why? What did you do? And at this point, you realize it's not what you did, anything that you did. So this is all about them. And so you are very unbothered. And if you wanted to piss someone off, well, that's it. You pissed them off. Because now, not just is your light shining, but now you're unbothered. And you're just like, no, I'm just going to shine my light. Running, escape, denial, excuses. Exactly. So now they have to go the other way. They have to run. They have to, they have to pack it up, go somewhere else, make excuses, right? and escape. Either they face what they're seeing because they're holding, because you're not dimming your light. So they're held holding that energy. And so they either have to run, escape, or they have to deal with it. That's the choice. That's the choice. And that's the choice that you know as you come across people, because these people, you're actually going to come across more people. You're going to come right now. Part of your North Node is to come across these people. And as you come across these people, they will either face the music or not, or take off. They will run the other way. But see, before you used to try to hold on to them. That's when you got hurt. You didn't let them run. You didn't want to let them run the other way. You were like, "No, I see you. Come back." And they were like, "Yeah." But for them to come back and for them to stay, you had to dim your light for them to make them feel better about themselves. And now you're not there to. Your job is not to make other people feel better about themselves. Your job is to show people how to make themselves feel better about themselves. Your job is not to to do anything to make them feel better about themselves. They need to look in the mirror. They need to see the mirror glow up. Look at this, new opportunities, new career, successful business. This is coming out for you. That's why you're getting this. Like you helping people is part of your glow up. This glow up that you're having, you're going to be, that's why, like, you'll have more people. You're going to have people coming towards you that are in this energy, that are ready to come out. They've had enough. They've been shut out. They've had the door, the people that have been in this energy and had like so many doors shut, right? Where people are starting not to dim their lights anymore, to let them feel better about themselves. People are starting to see them for who they are, and they're ready, and they're like, well, how do I really be this person that I want to be? They got to do the work. And when they look at you now, obviously they can't come in and steal your energy, but you can tell them you can help them know what they need to do to find their own. And that's going to be part of your, this is going to bring a lot of new opportunities for you. You're getting ready to switch career paths in a way that you didn't see coming. Take your time. There's no hurry. You're going to be successful at it. There's no rush, is what I just heard. But your glow up is here. It's very visible to everyone. And if you don't see it coming, the people around you do. And it's okay. It's okay to it's okay for you to engage with these energies because you've learned a lesson. Anything else, Spirit? Too many. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's take these. Consequences, vacation, vacay, and establish, settle, secure, wealthy. Bad choices, games, mixed signals. The people that come towards you, that play stupid games, they're going to win stupid prizes. That's what it is. There's a consequence now for approaching. So it's okay for you to vacate. It's okay for you to relax, have fun, enjoy, because you are, like I said, you are protected from these energies. When they come and they play stupid games, they win stupid prizes, the karma is almost immediate. And then you have established, settled, secure, and wealthy. This is you. And you need, if you don't see this energy yet, it's coming, but it's here already. You are embodying this established energy. And see, this is the transition, the ending, and the new beginning that we're seeing, because even though maybe the money's not here yet, maybe the things, they're all coming. But it's always, you always have to embody those energies before the things come in. And so that's why normally when you start to embody that, the glow up is visible before the rest of it is visible, before the glow up is visible from the inside out. So they see it. People, you are exuding this energy. You are exuding this glow up energy. And then all the stuff that matches your glow up to starts to take shape. Whether it's that you start to change the way that you dress because you're just a different person. You don't dress the same way anymore. You do things differently. You comb your hair a little bit differently. You just look different. Your skin looks different. And it might not be, you might just be in a pair of sweats, but you still look hot. Like you look like you're glowing. People see, like, it doesn't matter. You could put a hat on, a ball cap, and a pair of sweats, and people could still see you exuding this established energy. It's not about what kind of clothes you're wearing. It's not about the name brand. It's not about the name brand this, name brand that, what car you drive. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When people talk to you, they can hear it in your voice. They see it in your aura. It's like, you can look at someone sometimes and you go, there's something about that person. I don't know what it is. That's you. And there's just something about you. Can't put my finger on it, right? Because they can't see all the things. The outside things may not be there yet, but they're coming. They're coming. And here's the other thing. You're established. So you're not settled, secure, and wealthy. Somebody who's settled, secure, and wealthy is not flashing their wealth. You're not flashing stuff. It's not about the stuff. So you may always be that person who is very humble, but being humble doesn't mean that you're not secure. Being humble doesn't mean that you're not confident. Being humble doesn't mean that you're not glowing. You're in all your glory. Let's pull a few tarot. Any advice for Pisces? Sit on your throne. What? Sit on your throne. What did I say? Glow up. You're King of Wands. Fire. You are fire. You are fire. You are leading. You're poised. People know. People want to approach you because of that fiery energy that you have, right? They love your fiery energy, but also because you're balanced, that fiery energy also says, don't get too close. I have a boundary, right? Um, it's like I'm looking down here. I don't know if this is a lizard at the bottom. Like, see, it's there, but the lizard knows that there's fire, so don't get too close. You might get burned. You might get burned. Especially if you're getting too close for comfort. King of Wands has boundaries. Anything else, Spirit? Too many. Too many. Wow. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You're about to be really happy, Pisces. And you're bringing in this energy for your family. I just heard like you may have family members, children who are following in your footsteps in your North Node, who may also be going through um because you're leading the way and you're breaking generational curses and you're leading, you're you're accelerating the path for your children. And um I mean, you have gifts, your children, look, Ace of Cups. You are accelerating the path for your children. The work that you're doing is filling their cup. And so your children, um, maybe even, you may even have, I saw Ten of Cups, you may have a partner that you're accelerating the path, helping accelerate the path for them into their purpose. Yeah, I feel like there's someone, there's people that you're lighting the way for with your wand, with your fire. The Devil in reverse. You've you've conquered the devil. Like that's what I said. You've broken some. That's what I was feeling. That you've broken some generational curse that is going to accelerate the path for the generations coming after you. So if you have children, if you have if you're with your I don't know, I don't want to say twin flame, but if you're with your counterpart right now, and they were working on themselves, which if you're with your counterpart, you should both be working on yourselves, but or else it doesn't work. But they are also it's like they're ascend they are also, as you ascend, they are ascending with you. I'm hearing breaking. The devil in reverse. I'm hearing you're breaking generational curses in your bloodline. And that with that Ace of Cups at the bottom, I felt like those are gifts that those gifts are trickling down. Like your kids were born also with those gifts, but there was karma to be burned. So either you were gonna burn the karma off, or it was gonna be up to them. But because you have taken the lead, you've taken the lead to burn off the karma for them. You've opened so many doorways for those people around you. And that's why you are, when people come to you, that's why your business is going to excel, because when people come to you, it's like you have this healing touch. you have you have the wand, you have the magic to open up the doorways for them, just by way of them being in your energy. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, that's a lot. Let's see. There's 3 cards here. Let's see what we got. Two of Wands. Two of Wands. The Hermit. And the Page of Swords. You have someone here. This is, I'll show you. You have someone in your energy right now. And it's exactly what I said. Like, you're clearing the way for the people around you. You have someone in your energy right now who's hermiting. They're shining, things that they couldn't see before. They are they're shining the light on those things. Maybe things they didn't want to see. And so if you have someone that, if you have a loved one, if you're with your counterpart right now, you may find that they are hermiting, that they're keeping to themselves. You want to give them time. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this Page of Swords, right? They are they're thinking about, this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, like they're thinking about their path, their travel, what they want to do, where they want to go. So if you see, like, you have someone in your energy right now, Pisces, who is retracting, who is kind of like hermiting, who's taken a step back, and they seem to have taken a step back from you, it's because you're shining your light, because you've shined your light on some things. You've broken some curses, and now they have some work to do, because like I said, even if it's your counterpart, you cannot break curses for them. They have to do their own work to show out. And so just give them some time. This person's going to be, they're thinking about some place that they want to go, because they're looking at making a change in their life right now. And this is a beautiful thing. This is a beautiful gift that this is the gift that you have, that you give to others. Even the people closest to you, so you have to give them time. Page of Cups, that's you at the bottom of the deck. That's your energy. That's the gift that you're bringing to people. Yay, Pisces. I love. A lot of contemplation on on the this person or these, and you could have there's three different people here, but I feel like it's the same person. It could be, right? It's like this is what I see here, right? It's like they're going from have the light, and it's like they're finding their voice, right? They're shining the light, finding their voice, and then finding their fire, their motivation. Again, you have somebody in your life, people in your life that are around you that are finding their motivation for life again, just like you did. These people are going to be ready to go on an adventure. They'll be ready to travel. Lovers, I told you, this is your counterpart. But but it could be your counterpart. I feel like it's your counterpart. But it could be anyone in your energy, right? That's finding the balance in their life that they see that you found in yours. Isn't that a gift? I think that's the most precious gift. We think about money, right? Like money as a gift. Money's you can use money, but you spend money, you have money, you lose money. This type of energy, this type of balance is a really precious gift to be able to bring to someone. I, you know, I've it's ironic because I found another Pisces that it wasn't like a love relationship who helped me find this balance. And um and I'm a Pisces. So, I'm not saying that only Pisces can do it like this, but only Pisces can do it like this. I just gotta say, I don't want to, but it's, it's your energy. I think some other signs have to work a little bit harder at it, but I think you come here as a Pisces and you go through so much pain to get to this balanced energy so that you can show others how to balance out their energy because you've been through all the signs. Maybe that's why Pisces is so compassionate. That's why we see the best. We want to see the best in everyone because we do. We've been through all the signs. We've seen the shadow of every sign in the zodiac. All right, Pisces, we're gonna close this out. I don't know why you made me cry. I don't know why that just made me cry. 'Cause it just made me. I just felt it's the Lover's card, but I just felt the love. I just felt that like you always do. You've always done things with love, and you always wondered why is that love not coming back to you? And I just feel like now it's coming back to you because you're gonna have the satisfaction with all the work that you've done and all the healing that you've done to watch others heal in the same way, and to know that you've opened up the door for the generations after you to heal, and maybe even generations above you, right before you, like your parents, your grandparents, if they're still living, even the ones that aren't here that are smiling on you and saying thank you for doing what they could not. All right, let's close it out. Okay. Wow. How'd you do that, Pisces? Drop me a comment. Let me know. How did you do it? Wow. How'd you? I mean, I just feel that healing energy that you're giving off to other people. That glow up that you're having, it's not just for you. It's not. See, and that's the thing with the people that are envious and jealous is what they don't realize is that the glow up wasn't all about you. If they would get out of their ego, they would have seen that it was for them too. Pisces doesn't discriminate. Okay, let's close out with a self-care oracle card here, please. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Just need one, please. Again, take a vacation that came up. You guys need a break. All this work that you've done, Spirit is like, take a break. Um, take time. Let me see where are my glasses. I can't read this. It says take time to escape all of your life obligations to recharge yourself. You deserve it. Recharge. It's time to recharge because you got a lot of work to do. But you just always, Spirit wants you to always remember to recharge yourself so you don't slip back into old habits. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, you're eating well, you're taking a vacation, you're taking downtime, and you're resting. And if you feel like you need to rest right now, it's because you do, because all these endings and this new beginning and this new person that you're becoming needs to rest. It's okay. Stop. You don't have to keep it's time to stop all the over functioning. All right, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hit that like button, subscribe. Keep weaving. Let's keep weaving the dream together. And go ahead and check out my website. The link is in the description box. I have a few guides in there for you. I'm going to be adding, and they're free. You can download them. Give me your email, and I will send you. I'm going to be creating a newsletter for you guys, and with some awesome information. I'm working on that. And then I'm also going to be creating some other tools for you to help get you through and sharing some of, I'll where I maybe in that I think in that newsletter I'll share some of my personal experiences with you in hopes that it can help you on this journey. Keep weaving that dream. I'll see you in the next one. Sending you love.